Chief Minister's Report to the Bangsamoro sa ika-4 na pagkilala ceremonial awarding ng mga natatanging LGUs sa BARM. Sinaksihan ni SAP Secretary Antonio Lagdameo. Magbabalita si Kabanderang Yani Abdul Rashid. Kabanderang Yani, ibandera mo.
Bandera Live Report.
Binigyang pagkilala at ginawaran ng Bangsamoro Government Ministry of Interior and Local Government ang mga natatanging local government units sa kanilang paggampan sa tungkulin sa ginanap na 4th Pagkilala Ceremonial Awarding of Performing LGUs in BARM. Kabilang sa mga ginawaran o iginawad na parangal ay ang Lupong Tagapamayapa Award, Seal of Good Local Governance, Search for a Model Barangay, Child-Friendly Local Governance Audit, Local Governance Functionality Appraisal, Anti-Drug Abuse Council o ADAP Functionality, Peace and Order Council Functionality Audit, LGU Grant Assistance for Innovative Practices o LGAIP, Local Legislative Award at Salamat Excellence Award for Leadership. Tumanggap ng Salamat Excellence Award for Leadership Award o SEAL ang dalawang bayan mula sa Maguindanao del Norte, ang LGU Datu Blas-Sinsuat at LGU Kabuntalan. SEAL awardee din ang bayan ng Taracas sa Lanao del Sur, habang kauna-unahang tumanggap naman ng Salamat Excellence Award for Leadership sa barangay level ang Barangay Borongatan sa UP Maguindanao del Norte sa liderato ng dating barangay kapitan na si Irene Galanto. Guest of honor and speaker si Special Assistant to the President Antonio Lagdameo, at muling inilahad nito sa kanyang mensahe ang commitment ng national government sa pagpapatupad ng pangmatagalang kapayapaan sa Bangsamoro Government.
Bandera Live Report.
Today we celebrate the 5th founding anniversary of the BARM since its formal inception in 2019. Its creation symbolizes the government's unwavering support to peace, unity, and prosperity in the region. It stands as a testament to the value of compromise over dispute, dialogue over discord, and of collaboration over conflict. It is worth noting that in such a short span of time, the BARM has made considerable strides in laying the foundation for an empowered and progressive Bangsamoro. We recognize the relative peace of the last few years and the allied relationship between the national government and the Bangsamoro government. We have seen this through the operationalization of all the mechanisms and various accomplishments of the IGRB, as well as the contributions of the normalization program and the ICCMN to the improvement of the quality of life for former combatants. The BARM's founding anniversary is not merely a retrospective occasion, but a forward-looking one. It is an opportune moment to renew our commitment to realizing the full potential of the region as we embark on the last full year of the extended transition period. I take the opportunity to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of our local leaders and key stakeholders, as they have been instrumental in shaping the trajectory of progress in the region. Congratulations to all the awardees, and may continue to work on building a society that is inclusive, equitable, and just for all. I thank the current Bangsamoro government as well for their enduring commitment to the peace process. It is my fervent hope that we continue to build on the gains and the dividends of peace we currently enjoy. I wish you all a productive and transformative founding anniversary celebration. Thank you and mabuhay tayo lahat.
Bandera Live Report.
Kasabay nito ay inilahad naman ni BARM Chief Minister Ahod Ibrahim ang kanyang report to the Bangsamoro bilang bahagi ng 5th founding anniversary ng BARM. Inilatag nito ang mga pagtagumpayan ng BARM 5 taon na ang nakakalipas simula nang maitatag ito taong 2019. Kabilang sa malalaking accomplishment na binanggit nito ay ang pagkakapasa ng mga priority codes na humuhulma sa kinabukasan ng BARM tulad ng Bangsamoro Electoral Code at Bangsamoro Local Governance Code at iba pang mga panukala. Inanunsyo din din nito na isusubmiti na sa Bangsamoro Transition Authority ang Indigenous Peoples Code na kabilang sa prioridad na maisabatas ngayong transition period. Ibinida din nito ang mga serbisyo sa lugar ng BARM tulad ng infrastructures, project, health services, social services, education services at iba pa.
Bandera Live Report.
January 21, 2019, the Bangsamoro people made a historic decision that would ultimately shape the future of our homeland and the generations to come. A yes vote that entails not only the blood, sweat, and tears of the Mujahideen and our people, but it was also a vote that carries the faith in the peace process, not only in the Bangsamoro, but the entire world. Everyone is hopeful that we will do our share in giving the peace process the positive conclusion that it deserves. 5 years into the transition period, it is my honor to report to you our accomplishment for the past 5 years as we started to write the next chapter of our journey. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Chief Minister's report to the Bangsamoro. One of the primary tasks entrusted to us is the enactment of priority codes and other important legislation. I am honored to report that in 2023, we were able to pass the Bangsamoro Electoral Code and the Bangsamoro Local Governance Code. Making it the 4th and 5th priority codes passed by the Parliament. The Bangsamoro Revenue Code is now in its final drafting, and this will be submitted to the Parliament before the Senate adjournment, inshallah.
Bandera Live Report.
Ngayong taon ay ang last full year ng extended transition period ng BARM bago ang first parliamentary election sa 2025. Kaya tinihikayat ni BARM Chief Minister Ibrahim ang lahat ng Bangsamoro officials na kinakailangan na gawin ang lahat ng pagkakataon para sa kapakanan ng Bangsamoro people. Mula dito sa Radyo Bandera Cotabato, Yani Abdul Rashid, Basta Balita, Ibandera mo.
Bandera Reports Afternoon Edition.